5 years since the murder of George Floyd, the 25th of May 2020, it is worth reviewing the words of the British Film Institute compared to their actions. Where was the season of Black Lives Matter films at the BFI in May 2025? Where were the talks on black British people who died in police custody? African Odysseys organised such events many times before BFI cancelled the 17-year-old monthly programme. In June 2020, Ben Roberts, CEO of BFI, said, "People of colour are underrepresented across the organisation, including in senior positions. There are no POC in the executive team, and aspects of our recruitment and decision-making processes can push out rather than lift up non-white colleagues." So, I'm inviting colleagues from across the film community to commit to change, to commit to being actively anti-racist, and to collaborate with us on making our industry a better place to work. 5 years later, the BFI executive team has only one black person present, making it 88% white. The Board of Governors has no African Caribbean people on it. This elite, overwhelmingly white body has chosen to ignore 16,841 voices from the global majority who signed the petition to keep African Odysseys at the BFI and to run an assessment to survey how its absence would affect the black community. The majority audience for African Odysseys films has always been black women. They have been behind the request that the BFI run a race equality impact assessment to see how the cuts, redundancies would affect the audience. Numerous high-profile black women with decades of experience fighting for racial equality, like Dr. Margaret Busby, Britain's first black female publisher, Dame Professor Elizabeth Anyonwu, campaigner for the Mary Seacole statue, Yvonne Field OBE, founder of the Ubele Initiative, Mia Morris OBE, founder of Black History Month website, Bishop Rosemary Mallett, the first black female bishop of Croydon, and many more have expressed their support for African Odysseys. The BFI has studiously ignored them and almost 17,000 people. The BFI has breached common sense, best practice guidelines, and the public sector equality duty of the Equality Act 2010. The BFI has also twice refused to meet Professor Gus John, who wrote them a 9-page open letter in October 2024. This behaviour contradicts the BFI's statement about being actively anti-racist. Professor John is an international expert on race, advises governments, helped write the 2000 equality laws, and trains institutions on how to run equality impact assessments. Why would the BFI refuse him an audience, especially considering that in October 2024, Roberts had to publicly apologize to Faisal Qureshi about race issues? The Guardian article quotes Faisal Qureshi. "There is only so many times organizations can say they have learned from their mistakes, usually by inflicting trauma on ethnic minorities. That it took 5 years to get this far only for them to go, 'Trust us again,' is not a reasonable reassurance. Maybe a more significant one is a change in their leadership." The petition to save 17 years of black film history at the BFI can be found at change.org. Please sign and share.